I cannot perceive the spiritual world. I have tried everything. I simply do not have this gift. And I now believe that not everyone has this ability. That was the opinion of Christine, who wrote me on Telegram. And Christine is a very sensitive woman, and she can perceive energies. She knows there is something she feels connected to, and something that attracts her attention, where she feels a deep longing. And she would like to get more in touch with these energies and the spiritual world. And she feels that there is something behind the veils that is in contact with her, but she just could not really understand it, and she could not find a way to get in communication. So far, Christine has tried through prayers and her daily intense meditations to finally get something like a proof or a clear sign or a message from her angels or her spirit guides, or maybe also the extraterrestrial star beings like the Pleiades, to whom she feels very attracted. And she does everything. She does everything to avoid low vibrational energies and negative energies. For example, she no longer watches the news in the medias, and she lives a very secluded life. But somehow she feels that contact with the spirit world is becoming less and more difficult, rather than getting better with time, despite of all her efforts. And she then decided to join a special spiritual community. This was recommended by a friend, where she got a spiritual name, and she did a lot of group meditations and mantras with the community. And she has received important initiations there. And every time when she comes back from one of those meetings, it felt like falling in a hole. And she felt so lonely and so alone, and like being cut off. And she cannot hold these high energies by herself. Christine then discovered my YouTube channel and contacted me, and I was able to show her what stands in her way and what she needs to change to make contact to the spiritual world, and that the spiritual world has never left her, but that Christine has made it impossible for herself to receive messages from her guides and her higher self. And all that is needed to receive those clear guidance is solving her blockages and negative beliefs. And this opened her potential. The contact with the spiritual world, it is not a gift that one receives or not. We are all part of a higher consciousness, and you only have to do number one, to remove all your blockages, your doubts, your negative beliefs, and mostly the belief you are not good enough. And number two, to develop your clairvoyance in the right way, so that you can receive clearer information and that you are ready for it. And number three, to increase your own frequency with the right tools and techniques, exactly to the frequency where contact takes place. It is like a radio station. All radio stations are broadcasting at the same time, but you only can hear the one that you have tuned in with your frequency. The ability to be a medium is not something you have or do not have. It is more like learning to swim. In the beginning, you do not even understand, how can I do this? And you may also be afraid or doubt. Doubt that it is possible for you. But I can tell you, it is. It is just a matter of practicing the right techniques, and also at best to do it with like-minded people in a group, so you can gaining experience and also confidence. And then you start, this inner knowing starts, hey, I can do that. I can do it. I am a medium. Christine learned how to open her channel ability, and she was so amazed when her third eye opened up and she suddenly could see things that were not possible for her to see before. It was like a dam that was broken. The ice melted and she freed herself. She freed herself from her own blockages and doubts. And a new life started for Christine. And she has become not only more confident and aware, she has become a medium. Because she knows that and she understands that she has a much greater connection to the universe than she ever thought before. And that this wisdom opened for her. And do you also carry this deep longing inside of you? Do you want to awaken the power of your third eye, so that you can become clairvoyant? And if you want to learn this and to receive clear messages and guidance from the spiritual world, then sign up for a free initial call with my team, where we look how we can help you to activate your mediumship abilities. Thank you.